I'm Jamie McDonald. Join me as we celebrate small businesses that make New York so unique. These New York Originals. Staten Islanders are loyal people. Proof of this? A local bakery that's managed to stay in business since the 19th century. It's Holtermann's Bakery.
Everybody enjoys it. So we have all generations here. You have older, middle, young. Everybody loves Holtermann's because it's been around for so long.
Live on Staten Island for any amount of time and you know Holtermann's. The revered bakery can lay just as much claim to the island as the Verrazano-Narrows Bridge and Staten Island Ferry. Opened in 1878, for all this time the bakery has been owned by the same family, the Holtermanns.
You never met people in a family so dedicated. Everything was about the business. You got up the business, you worked the whole day.
Holtermann's began with a horse and buggy.
My great-grandfather came over from Hanover, Germany, and he decided he wanted to be a baker. Grandpa used to go from door to door with horse and buggy, so he went and he'd knock on people's door, "Would you like to buy my fresh bread today?" And people would say yes. From there, from 6 loaves of bread, we went to 12 loaves of bread, so we went to a business.
For decades, Holtermann's blue and orange trucks and neatly uniformed drivers were a fixture on Staten Island. At one point, they were baking some 5,000 loaves of bread for daily delivery. When Holtermann stopped delivery routes in the 1980s, they were one of the last bakeries in America still doing them. Though the delivery trucks are gone, Holtermann's is still buzzing with activity. And as always, it is a family affair, with parents and children working long hours side by side. Owner Cliff Holtermann, now in his 80s, still comes in almost every day.
You know, they say you have good genes. I don't think it's all in the genes. I just think he's so involved in his business and his heart is here.
I started here when I was about 14. I went to college for a couple of years, and then I decided, my father said, "You want to be a baker?" So I decided to come into the baker business. And I've been here for 60-some odd years. I'm trying to retire if I can and turn it over to my children. And that's what my objective has been. I know my father would appreciate if I turned it over to the children.
And the bakery hasn't changed much since Clifford began working here as a teenager. Much of the equipment is original to when they relocated here back in the 1930s. And for good reason. It works. Not to mention, simple is better, lending itself to good quality.
Oh, the quality. I think it's just that there's so much that goes into us that's homemade. People are in a fast routine today. And I think by us making it from scratch, making the old recipe, very healthy. And that's what I think keeps us going and keeps us living longer, because we're not eating all these things with all these additives and all these preservatives.
Some 200 different baked goods are made here, from coffee cakes, rolls, strudel, jelly donuts, to their famous crumb bums. Just a few of the reasons Sundays are particularly packed, with customers lining up outside even before they open. A tradition for many Staten Islanders their entire lifetime.
The best, the old good old-fashioned pastries I love. And I tell you, the help means a lot too.
That's right, the girls are great. And I think that's why people come back. We're a family-oriented bakery. We greet everybody. Hi, how are you today? We know everybody's families. We talk to them on a level where they all know their name, personable. And sometimes you can see I talk too much, but I just love it.
Surely Jill's customers don't mind, for as you can see, this bakery is more than just a business, but an expression of one family through generations. Why is it important to keep this business going?
Well, I just felt my father worked so hard. I just wanted to keep it going, just in memory of him. God, I know he would appreciate that.
So you want a younger generation to say, well, I remember Holtermann's too. And it's so cool just for kids to learn the history and to understand how I feel to be a Holtermann and be proud of it. And to say, wow, this is my family. And that's what I want people to do. Enjoy our family and our history and our food.